So with that, I want to welcome my first guest, and she is the author of From Invisible to Visible, Master the Art of Being Seen. Please join me in welcoming Rhonda Kaalund. Hello.
Hi.
I am super excited to have you here, and just wanted to start off by talking about From Invisible to Visible, Master the Art of Being Seen. Who is your book for, and what is it about?
Yes, my book is about people who have felt invisible before. And I know sometimes we think that it's just women, but I found that both men feel invisible as well. And so that invisibility can come in the shape of anything. Sometimes it can be in the form of depression or anxiety. Sometimes people have just felt lonely, or maybe they felt invisible all of their lives. In fact, I found, Angela, that some people want to be invisible. So that was the reason why I wrote that book.
Yeah, such powerful message. When you wrote this book, did you know at the beginning, so you started this process maybe 4 or 5 months ago, did you know this was the book you would write?
Well, I had some ideas because I knew what it felt like to feel invisible. And so I wanted to put something together. But at the time, I wasn't real sure what I wanted to call it. And then throughout the book writing process, I came up with that idea. And I found that just in talking to people about writing the book, it resonated with them.
And you had to be very visible to launch the book.
Yes, I did.
Extra practice. I'm going to ask you a question from Julie from Chicago. She says, I know the message that I want to convey, but I have so many thoughts and ideas and directions I could go in. How do I begin? You've gotten this done. What advice do you have for Julie?
Well, I was very fortunate because I'm with the Author Incubator, and we had a unique system. And so throughout the process, I was had identified an ideal reader. And from that point, the ideal reader had significant problems in which I was addressing while writing the book. And in doing so, it just made it a lot easier, and it helped me with the process of developing what we call an inline versus an outline. And so it just made it so much easier to put those ideas together. And then while in the process, it was easy for me to explain the process that I developed called the red lipstick method.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about the red lipstick method?
Absolutely. So the red lipstick method is an 11-step program in which women or men can use this process to help them feel visible again. And so it started off with the very first step, which is the foundation step. It's called Release the Stronghold. And so a lot of times our thought process is what keeps us from moving forward. And so releasing the stronghold, for many of us, when we're able to do that, it just catapults us into another level.
I love it. Well, you can get the other 10 steps by getting a copy of Rhonda's book. I'm going to show you a copy that got some red lipstick right on that cover. You can get a copy of From Invisible to Visible, Master the Art of Being Seen. You can get that on Amazon for free right now. I would say great book to share with a friend, a best friend. This is a good talk over a glass of wine on the back porch sort of book.
Yes, and also get your red lipstick. You need to apply that today.
Perfect. Well, congratulations on your book. And do make sure you get a copy of Rhonda's book and share that with a friend.